Hello everyone, welcome. It's player one here doing your average consumer reviews on gaming. So right now I'm just going to do a quick run through of The Last of Us Part 2 running on the PS5 with the latest patch, which is running at 60 FPS. So yeah, let's kick it off. It's running on the LG CX. As you can see, I got my PS5 in black. It's not the D brand plates, I just managed to actually get a skin on it, and I'll be honest with you, I'm not a huge fan of the skin. I have already pre-ordered the D brand plates, but those will be coming next month. So let's have a look and see how it runs on the CX with the PS5. Now, on this game, if you're running it on an OLED, you definitely have to put your black level on auto, because there's so many dark scenes. You're going to lose out on so much detail if you leave your black level on low. But I personally do like my black level on low for certain games. So we're just going to hit into the story and just continue. On the PS5, obviously the load times haven't really improved that much. I've got the game stored on an external SSD. So, I mean, in terms of load times, you're looking at just getting into the game in about 45 seconds. But once you are in the game, it's practically no loading. It's quite seamless. On a normal PS4 Pro or normal PS4, the load time is actually over a minute. It's about a minute and 15 seconds. But I just want to show you what this game actually looks like in 60 FPS. Obviously, the TV is capable of running at native 4K at 120 FPS with the HDMI 2.1. But in terms of specs, this game runs at a native 1440p, upscaled obviously, and runs at 60 FPS. I'll be honest with you, in terms of the resolution of 1440p, you don't really see it. You'll actually think this game is in native 4K. The animation and everything is just absolutely brilliant. I mean, it is a Naughty Dog game after all. I'm recording obviously in 1080p 60 FPS, but it will obviously give you an idea. I mean, you're in a cinematic and straight away, I mean, you're going into gameplay. So it's just mind-blowing how the 60 FPS patch has improved this game. This is one of the most best looking games I've played, honestly. So I'm just going to show you some gameplay. There's no thrills, there's no editing, it's just raw gameplay. This is how the game's going to look on your TV if you've got a good quality 4K TV.
Nah, by the time we get there, this whole area will thaw. Where are you going?
Needed some air. What are you guys doing up?
Couldn't sleep.
Come take a look at this. Thought is to head home via Ellensburg.
We're in Falls City by tomorrow. We're doing good. Hey. They got what they deserved.
But she gets to live.
Yeah. Is that okay?
If you haven't played this game, I highly recommend it. It's a masterpiece.
It has to be.
Hmm. I'm really not looking forward to going through Idaho again.
What you should be worried about is what Maria's gonna do to you when we get home.
We've been through worse. However, I was passing through some ritzy section of town, come across this necklace. It sparkles a lot. I think it's real gold.
You think it's real gold?
It's real gold.
Let's see it.
I know what gold looks like.
You will never go back to playing games
If
at
it's
30
legit, can we
frames
say
per
it's from all of
second.
us?
Ha! You find your own damn bribes.
How you doing?
Fine.
Ellie?
Fine. Thanks for coming back for me.
My friend's problems are my problems.
You're such a sap.
All right, how about my friends can't get out of their own damn way?
It's better.
I mean, the animations are just amazing.
Jesse, stand up! Hands in the air, I shoot this one too.
Don't you do it, Ellie. Get out of here.
Stand up! Now!
Don't you fucking dare!
Shut the fuck up! Alright? Stop! Stop!
It's Abby, guys, everyone's favorite, if you've played this game.
Toss your weapon. Toss your weapon! I know why you killed Joel. He did what he did to save me. There is no cure because of me. I am the one that you want. Just let him go.
I mean, just look at the detail.
You killed my friends. We let you both live. And you wasted it.
As you can see with OLED, perfect blacks.
Dad!
You gotta love it.
Dad!
I think in this scene now you cross over to gameplay
Dad!
where you play as Abby. I mean, you can't really fault this. I mean, it's in high dynamic range, so this game just really excels in HDR. I mean, just look at the lighting in terms of the sun, the rays, the grass just looks so luscious. And I mean, panning the camera is just such a joy now with the whole 60 FPS patch. So I take my hat off to Naughty Dog for bringing this to us. So
Dad, come
definitely
on!
a flippin' cool game if you guys haven't played it. Okay, I'm looking around as to where to go. I don't think this is the way. But you can see just how smooth it is. There's no screen tearing. It's just such a joy.
Dad!
Playing it on the PS5 compared to the PS4 Pro or the standard PS4, it's a totally different game, seriously. These PS5 patches on previous gen games honestly just make the game seem like it was made for the PS5.
Dad!
Okay, so that's obviously locked, so we need to find our way around.
Maybe I can get up on that roof.
Okay. Okay, so I think we gotta break this. Okay. Now we need to figure out a way to get on the roof. Okay, guys. I think, okay, so we can pull this.
Look at that. 1978. There. Okay.
Okay, cool. So I think we're gonna do a bit of a run and a jump, maybe.
Smooth.
You got a little mud on you there, sweetheart.
So do you.
Where?
Right there. You know, every time you run off like this, they give me shit about it.
Come on.
Believe it or not, they actually care about your safety.
These woods are safe.
Dad.
Abs, she's been hanging out right on the other side of those trees.
And?
She's due any day now. We'll just check on her and then we'll head back. I promise.
Let's just make it quick.
See? I got my little girl to keep us safe. How do you know I was here? Owen ratted me out, didn't he?
He did his job.
I mean, the detail's insane. I mean, look at this butterfly just flying around. Look at that. It's sick.
Come on.
Hey, look what I found.
Oh, wow. 1978. Don't have that one in my collection.
You can keep it. If you promise not to pull anything like this again.
You got yourself a deal.
Why don't I believe you?
No reason I could think of. Come on, let's keep looking.
Dad.
Relax. You'll be back with Owen before you know it.
Wait, what?
Nothing. Just.
If any of you guys are interested in buying maybe a LG OLED or are thinking about it, I highly recommend it. It just goes hand in hand with the PS5. It's like the perfect combination. It's a great gaming TV. I know the C1 is also the latest model, but I've had a look at it and I'll be honest with you, it's not worth it. You rather go for the CX. It's just, the C1 just has a slightly better panel, and I mean it's not worth paying all that extra cash, because I'm sorry, I mean the C1 obviously just has a slightly better panel. The CX has everything. I mean it's future proof. It's got 4 HDMI 2.1 ports, so you can obviously do 4K at 120 FPS. It's great.
Wait, this is just your sneaky way of.
But I'm gonna call this video. Yeah, so that's basically The Last of Us 2 running on the PS5 with the 60 FPS patch. Yeah, guys, so this is Player One signing off. No thrills, just pure gameplay running on the PS5. If you have any questions, just pop them in the comments. Thanks, guys. Be safe.